Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more commentary for y'all. Once again, this is taking place at Sully's Abode, which is a local car shop that we're at every Thursday. TJ, the Pinhead, the Brother Bear, who's joining me. He and I are kind of duking it out over here typically every week. We start at 6:30. We've got a great growing community at the shop, so it's been great to see. It's a great shop in general.
We're punching each other. We're duking it out. There's blood everywhere. The violence is obscene. Never have you ever seen someone bite another. Have you ever seen someone bite a man's ear off? Nope, you haven't. Not until you see me nibble on Ben's ear. Like it's a candy bar. Anyways, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, but it's a great shop. They've got a great local scene as well, not just for Digi, but a ton of other different card games. So their TCG player affiliate link will be in the video description down below, along with the rest of our socials, which will include our Twitter, our Instagram, our YouTube membership, TCG player affiliate, as well as our Discord. So please feel to check those out. We would love to interact with you guys. We've had a lot of people join the Discord and kind of talk about stuff, which has been great to see. And a ton of new faces coming into the shop as well. So really, really awesome just to see the community grow. In this particular match, however, we will have one of our own Hyper Colosseum folks in Jorel playing his bunny deck on the left. And we've got Jeremy spicing it up a little bit, taking a break from his usual Shine Gray build and bringing back the Dorbick sort of Ragna mix that he's got going. It's a fun deck. He's definitely cooked me a couple of times with it. It can hit you real fast out of nowhere, as Dorbick will tend to do, or Dorbick. I keep calling him Dorbick, but he's actually Dorbick.
Okay. That's fine. That's like a cute little quirk you have.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it'll be kind of an interesting match to see how it turns out. We've definitely seen Gargo on the channel kind of wreak havoc. It's a very, very strong deck. So I'll be interested to see what Jeremy can do against it. But without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here.
I keep on looking at the deck store gray from BT-15 and how beautiful it looks.
That whole line is just beautiful, dude. Like the cards, the effects, everything.
Looks so good.
BT-17 in general has really just nice looking cards.
Yeah, our alt arts have been insane so far. Fucking Chica Morishita has been killing it, bro. Doing so good. The Gallant that got released tonight, did you look at it?
Yeah, so clean. Woo! So good.
My father that art in heaven. Holy moly. Goodness gracious.
It's nice to see the art being kind of like they're stepping their game up, which is great. Like I feel like the art's always been pretty nice, but we've definitely seen it. They took it to a whole new level recently.
Their texturing and everything like that has been crazier too. Yeah, so we see Jeremy start, drops the red Memboost. Unfortunately, did not see a rookie, it looks like. Grabs the EX4 Agu. Jeremy's always very interesting with how he builds his Wargrave stuff, because he likes to run very spicy, like sort of weird tech that's like not very like traditional at all in terms of like what people would normally run.
Sure.
Wait, he typhooned. Yeah, he didn't grab the. Oh, that's not a tamer. That's just a
That's just a rapid boy.
That terrier alt arts is a alt art, but I forgot the EX2 alts is like them all flashy and stuff.
Right. And we see Jeremy start to build a line with an Agu into a Geo Gray. And then Greymon X. So we've seen a different variant from Cooper on previous like Dorbick videos where it's really focused on like draw power search, and
it's focused on like just Dorbick, I think.
Yeah, this one is more of a like using Dorbick into a Ragna sort of play. So we will see Jeremy sort of try to build some coherent line as best he can, drop a level, like have a level 6 established, and then be able to drop a Dorbick to go into Ragna, which I think is a pretty interesting idea. So a little bit of a different spice there. We see Jorel, on the other hand, doing sort of bunny things with a Kalumon and a bunch of tamers already set up.
Yeah. He's getting set up. He swings. He'll gain jamming on the Gargo stack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just checks an Agu in there. So yeah, so what you're gonna see Jeremy do pretty much is you'll see him build a Wargrave stack, and then he tries to basically drop a Dorbick, and then end of turn DNA into a Ragna is the general idea with the play.
Right, and I think for that idea is a pretty good setup. You know, he's gonna have guaranteed 3 memory, which is enough for a Dorbick play, and then now he's got a mem boost set up as well in the back, so pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah. Jeremy is pretty. He was kind of stuck though. Just excellent security there.
Just barely lives. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 9
scary.
right now.
Going to Gargo for 1 in the back. We will play the double or crack the double Typhoon and go into Terrier, or play out a Terrier, and then use Terrier's effect to play out a Willis for 1.
Yep. And then Jeremy will go to 3 regardless because of the hero. Okay, so it looks like Jeremy's ready to go.
Ready to do something.
Yeah, moves up Metal Gray X. So unfortunately, because he went with Metal Gray X in the back, he does lose the extra DP and the security checks. So I'm curious to see. Okay, so we see him go. Oh, the
Wargrave Ace.
Interesting.
I think that's also forced Jeremy a little bit though, mainly because Jorel's threatening game next turn. He kind of has to do a little something. But, I mean, the threat of a MegaGargo Ace is very imminent right here. And we see that in Jorel's hand, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he heroes to goes big. To swing at the stack. Opts not to go MegaGargo Ace because does not want to give Jeremy memory.
Does crack the boost.
Play an Agu just to choke.
Yeah, looks like we're missing that ending piece that he needs. We do get him memory off of the Henry. Going into Black Gargo.
Yep.
Calamon will gain... Black Rapid. Calamon will suspend to gain a memory back.
Draw 1.
Yeah.
And then draws 1 and he gets plus 3 KDP. So I think he was asking how big the Wargrave Ace is, yeah. Which, I mean, even if he alliances, I don't think he's going to be big enough. He will Digivolve at the end of the attack, though. So he'll just swing security. Based off Jorel's gesture there, looks like it was security. So alliance. Do 2 checks.
Security was removed. So restand in theory, but then Digivolves end of attack, like you said. So Jorel gains a memory back. Going to 6.
Wargrave.
Here you could honestly just like hard slam something.
Is he gets plus 1 from Terrier. Oh,
and
plus
he's got
2K
from the
suspended because of the Gargo. So he's big. Yeah, okay.
He's a big boy. We go into the Rapid to pop the Agu, and then we go into Gargo Ace, and then
just locks
him down. Yeah.
Whew.
Now, does that prevent DNA?
I don't.
Not that he could, not that Jeremy can right now, right? But
I don't know. That's a good question. That's something I'm not sure about. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah. I mean, we can't do it, but I mean, I think that'd be interesting to be like, well, that could be one potential out, you know? But I think Jeremy's just in a rough spot here. He can't really Digivolve over anything. So he's just like, yeah.
No. Well, DNA Digivolving... DNA Digivolve results in a separate Digimon entity. It is still a Digivolution of the 2 original materials. If an effect prevents any of the materials from Digivolving, this would prevent it for all forms of Digivolution, including DNA.
Sure.
Is this true? That said this version of me.
Oh, did you say Jorel security?
No, I didn't. I looked away.
It was I believe it was a Tamer in order. Tamer, Double Typhoon, Giant Missile.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a correct security. Okay, yeah, sorry. The question that they said was, can the target be used for DNA Digivolve? So that's why it was no, was the initial answer. Okay.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so I guess you can't DNA. So that prevents all.
That's crazy, yo.
Ragnar play happening, yeah. But it makes sense because it is still like a source that needs to be used for Digivolving. So that's
right.
Kind of what I figured it would do. Because the only reason like negative effects get sort of shedded. Or gone away is because that Digimon is no longer that Digimon. It's a new Digimon when you DNA, right?
Right.
It's not so much that like the DNA Digimon is getting rid of the effects. It's more so that it's a new Digimon and that's not the Digimon that was being affected by that effect. But that Digimon will still be affected by blanket effects like ruin mode and Venus and stuff.
Right. Which makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I think again, just Jeremy struggling to find his pieces, which can happen. And then we see Jorel just sort of capitalize from that and just kind of do bunny things, which is really just good board control, heavy aggression, and a lockdown, you know, when it matters most.
Terrier's very consistent, and Wargrey inherently, while it's a very, you know, it's pro tag, it also does brick a bit.
Yeah.
Does brick a fair bit. We see Jeremy sort of debating what he wants to do here. Oh, it just drops the Wargrey Ace for... So that's the one thing. I understand the idea of running the Wargrey Ace so that he has an Ace Evo that he can kind of cook with. On top of that, it's a cheaper Wargrey that he can go into. Can do some other decent stuff. And then also...
that.
It's a black source for Ragna. But I almost wonder if it's even worth... Like, does he... I hope he didn't take away from BT-12 Wargreymons for it. Because I just feel like BT-12 Wargrey is just better.
Yeah.
The thing is that Wargrey Ace is just... arguably one of the worst ace cards.
True.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It isn't able to resolve its own effect without support from extra cards. Its DP is too low to really do anything much. It can't like really do much crazy stuff like the Melga Ace can. Like Melga Ace can just straight up steal turns.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the Wargrey Ace goes like what? You Evo into it and then you call it a day.
Right.
It has blocker, and then like that's it. But it, you know, its all turns effect is when a card is removed from security stack, you may not suspend this Digimon. So it's like it's almost like it doesn't work with itself.
Yeah.
It stops its all turns effect from happening.
Right.
I get the idea is like, oh, they check security, and then you can unsuspend, you can block the next attack after. But that just feels kind of like, I don't know. I just don't think it's a very good card. Makes me sad when I look at it.
Yeah.
It would have been so cool.
We see an interesting play from Jeremy, though, where he was able to kind of just Dorbick to pass turn and pop the stack. We do see Jorel. We're not swing. Yeah, I guess we're see, here's where you're worried about the MegaGargo Ace. So, like, you're kind of cautious with what you're going to do, which now allows Jorel to cook. We Digivolve the Dorbick, which is rough.
Yeah, down to the Agu because he put the Agu on top.
Yeah. And we know Jeremy had to use 5 cards that turn to just... Jesus.
Yep, just suspends it, locks it down. Oh, we'll push up the other Agumon. We'll gain a memory because there's a Red Tamer on board.
We do boost to just search, which... And we see pieces. I'm almost wondering if it's better to just play the boost and then stay in the back. But
I don't think pushing up the Agu was really...
It's a tough matchup, though, because, I mean, Gargo Ace also just, like, shuts things down. It slows a lot. Like, it slows every deck down a whole turn, and when you're a deck like Dorbick, where your hand size is small and, you know, it can just do so much so quickly that you almost feel pressure to do something, which sometimes that ends up just being... worse than what you would want to do, you know what I mean?
A -4.
The board, Jesus Christ. Oh my lord.
Wait, where'd the other... Oh, did he swing into the...
Well, he used Alliance with the Rapid. Yeah, he swung in, trashed top of security. Now is Alliance with 2 checks. Because I think he swung... Yeah, that's... I don't know. Interesting.
No, he swung into the rookie. He allianced with the Rapid to clear the Greymon, swung into the rookie, and then unsuspended and swung 2 checks. And he was able to
my god.
Check 2, drop the Metal Gray. Yeah, I mean when you're bricked, sometimes you gotta do it. The Dorbick play leaves him with very little cards in hand. Sort of the risk with it.
Mm-hmm. And double Alliance, next security. There's a Dorbick, and then we go ahead, restand, reswing.
Yeah,
oof.
That's it, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's rough.
Well, we did see Arachna in hand, just not the right pieces at the right time.
Yeah, I didn't have what he needed. I mean, and then Jorel made the right call, giant missing the The Wargray Ace. I think I see the other idea too is that Wargray Ace is also very cheap, like level 6 that you can just drop to try and do a Ragna play.
Right.
But yeah, it's hard because I mean when you're trying to do that whole build, it definitely can work, but it also is very consistency can be rough with it for sure.
For sure. And arguably too, I think Jeremy likes just kind of he likes this build a lot, and I think he's just trying new things out. It's been a while since he's brought this to a local, so I think he's trying to see what works, what doesn't work.
He was also on break for a little bit too during like the first 2 weeks of BT-15 because to be fair, a fair amount of people were. They just didn't want to deal with any Apocalypse shenanigans.
Jorel.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry. It's just an innate reaction. It's like a knee jerk. You know, it's like when a doctor like hits your knee and then it kicks out. If you have like good reflexes, it's kind of like that.
I got you. But yeah, I think it definitely, once again, a very good showcase on what Gargo wants to do. So if you're a new player, like I said in the other Gargo video we had earlier this week, you know, very good deck. Like if you're looking to get into the game and just have a competitive deck ready to go, like try to pick up a couple starter decks. I mean, you've got a very, very good deck right out of the box right there and then. So definitely a good deck to start playing the game and learn how to, you know, utilize different effects, different mechanics of the game itself. So definitely would recommend it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We really appreciate you all tuning in, you know, as regularly as a lot of you are. As TJ mentioned in the other video, if you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully this video and others like it have convinced you to subscribe and join us on our journey. We definitely want to keep growing the community, growing the channel. So whatever you guys feel like you want to see, let us know. We'll definitely try to work that into our sort of content schedule for you guys. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Flippy flip.
Flippy flip. Bye bye.